Hi everybody. In this question, we're going to look at the roots of a quadratic equation in terms of alpha and beta. So if we take each of these questions one at a time, do you want to try and work through question A? You can pause the video, and when you come back, you can compare your working with mine. Okay, so welcome back if you had a go. So we have the equation 5x squared minus 2x plus 3 equals 0. To work out alpha and beta, we need the coefficient of x squared to be equal to 1. So we need to divide both sides by 5. And when you divide the 0 by 5, we get 0. Now, if we compare this to a general form of a quadratic in terms of alpha and beta, this is x squared minus x multiplied by alpha plus beta plus the constant term alpha beta. So you can see the alpha plus beta term will be positive 2/5, and the alpha beta term will be a positive 3/5. So now we've worked out part A, do you want to try and work out alpha squared plus beta squared and alpha cubed plus beta cubed? Again, you can pause the video and come back when you're ready. Okay, so welcome back. To work out alpha squared plus beta squared, we need to think about alpha plus beta all squared. Because when you multiply this out, we get alpha squared plus 2 alpha beta plus the beta squared. Now we can rearrange this to make alpha squared and beta squared the subject. So we'll have alpha plus beta all squared minus the 2 alpha beta. And this will give us the alpha squared plus the beta squared. Now we know that alpha plus beta is 2/5. When you square this, we get 4/25. And the alpha beta is 3/5. So we'll have 4/25 minus 2 lots of 3/5. And this will give us negative 26/25. So this is alpha squared plus beta squared, negative 26/25. And we use a similar idea for alpha cubed plus beta cubed. We take alpha plus beta, we cube this, and using binomial expansion, this will be alpha cubed plus 3 alpha squared beta plus 3 alpha beta squared plus beta cubed. And now we can make the alpha cubed and beta cubed the subject by moving these terms over to the left-hand side. And we can factor out the negative 3 from these terms. So we get minus 3. We can also factor out an alpha beta. So negative 3 alpha beta, and we're left with alpha plus beta. And this will equal the alpha cubed plus beta cubed. We can substitute in the values for alpha plus beta. This is 2/5 here and here. And we know that alpha beta is 3/5. And when we work all of this out, we get negative 82/125. So now do you want to give question C a go? We're told that a quadratic equation has the roots alpha plus beta squared and beta plus alpha squared. We need to write the equation in this form, where we need to work out P, Q, and R. Again, you can pause the video and come back when you're ready. Okay, so I'll come back if you had a go. So if we have a general quadratic, we've got, let's say, x squared minus lambda x plus mu. We know this lambda will be the sum of the roots, and the roots are alpha plus beta squared and beta plus alpha squared. So we'll have alpha plus beta squared plus beta plus alpha squared. And we can simplify this, so lambda will be alpha plus beta plus alpha squared and beta squared. Well, we've already worked out alpha plus beta, that's 2/5. And we know alpha squared plus beta squared is negative 26 over 25. So this will give us negative 16 over 25 for lambda. Now for mu, this will be the product of the roots. So this will be alpha plus beta squared multiplied by beta plus alpha squared. We can expand out these brackets. We get alpha beta plus alpha cubed plus beta cubed plus alpha beta all squared. We've already worked out alpha cubed plus beta cubed as negative 82 over 125. And we know that alpha beta is 3/5. So we can substitute these into here. And we can work this out and we get 38 over 125. So now we can substitute lambda and mu back into the general equation. Sorry, that should be equal to 0. So we'll have x squared minus lambda, so minus the negative. This will give us a positive 16 over 25x plus mu 38 over 125. And now we just need to multiply every term by the 125. So we get 125x squared plus the 80x plus 38. And that will equal 0. So P is 125, Q is equal to 80, and R is 38.